Remember this game? Yep, the good old days of Modern Warfare 3. Oh, this is such a mediocre game. If you played Respawn, then you probably think this is one of the best games ever created for the Call of Duty franchise. But if you play Search and Destroy, you probably know that you consistently wanted to throw a baby at a fucking wall. Oh, this game is so bad. Recon right there, and then we had Sitrep. But anyway, I was playing Modern Warfare 3 for a little bit yesterday, and I got this nice little clip here, so I decided to use it with an ACR. I pick up this guy's FAD because I don't have any scavenger, because I'm actually doing something. You may notice on the bottom right-hand screen that I don't have 3 perks picked out, and that's for a reason. I'm trying to kind of get used to Call of Duty Ghosts, because apparently we're going to be playing Respawn in Call of Duty Ghosts, and I will just leave that at that for right now. But I started to use some of these perks, and if you know anything about Ghosts, you would know that the game, you can pick up to 8 perks as long as they're 1-point perks. So I went to the Call of Duty website, callofdutyghosts.com. I don't know the website. I'll link it down below if you want to do this too. It's a lot of fun, unless you already have the game, of course, because a couple people have gotten the game. But I'll talk about that later in the commentary. It was just a little clip that I got. So I was pretty much practicing for Call of Duty Ghosts. I was picking out a class, putting on specialists, because if you didn't know, in Modern Warfare 3 you couldn't pick 2 perks in one slot. So I mean, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. I mean, Specialist did its job. I can consistently get at least 4 kills in a row before dying. So, and I would pick these perks, and that's why I only had 2 perks, because it would end up being 8 little point perk things. And then I, of course, used the stuns and the C4s and the frags and everything. So that was all good. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about today was actually around involving Twitter. If you don't have a Twitter account, you should probably follow me, and you should probably make one. If you have a Twitter account, then you should probably follow me too, because I will post updates on there consistently. I mean, I have about half of you on there. I'm pretty sure it's about half of you. I have like 54, so it's a little bit more than half. Just 50 to go. And I'll have all of you on there, but basically, what happened was people who've gotten the game early, such as J Nasty, Cold Side of Pillow, I think, and then we have like Zoom and everything. Those people, the Respawn people, they played a little bit, a couple games of it, and they know that Amplify is pretty much like a duplicate of Sitrep Pro. It will counter Dead Silence Pro. Now, you may not think that this is such a big deal if you play Respawn, but if you play Search and Destroy, this is pretty much game ending right here. This is like the nuke going off in Modern Warfare 2 when you're losing. I mean, when you're winning and the other person calls in a nuke. This is how pissed you were when you got soundhoarded by Sitrep. Now, of course, in Call of Duty Ghosts, it's called Amplify, which Amplify is pretty much a duplicate of Sitrep Pro, except you didn't have to earn it, which makes me even a little bit more pissed off that you don't have to earn this perk. I can understand that people actually had to work for it, except for like the glitch where you can go into hardcore and you could shoot your opponent's equipment. That was ridiculous, but in this game you don't even have to earn it. You unlock it and bam, you have Amplify. You have Dead Silence Awareness. It's like hearing a person in Black Ops 2 while using awareness and he's running in the B-bomb by drone. It's that loud. Even if you have Dead Silence on, you have to be consistently crouching around the map. That's how bad it is. You can't do anything else. I can't even begin to go into this, but you can't do that. And so that's going to be god awful for Search and Destroy. But while we're on the topic of Search and Destroy, they dropped a second bomb on us. This is like we've dropped 4 nukes in this simple time span of 2 minutes. Search and Destroy will not be returning in public match for Ghosts. We don't have to worry about Amplify anymore, because apparently we're going to be playing Search and Rescue and any other Respawn game type that we want. This is fucking ridiculous. I don't care if you don't play Search and Destroy. You've probably played it at least twice in this time span of Call of Duty Black Ops 2, if you're a Respawn player. If you play consistently like me, and you've played it for 2 years consistently, I've known people who've been playing this since Call of Duty 3 and Call of Duty 4. Excuse me. they've been playing it since Call of Duty 4 and Call of Duty 3. They've been playing it for 6 to 7 years of their Call of Duty lifespan. And now Call of Duty Ghosts is just gonna blow it out of the water. Yeah, I'm done. Nope, don't want to make the game type. We're done with it. It was fun while it lasted. It was the second most played game type, the second most loved game type for trick shotters, for trollers, for tryhards, whatever you wanted. It was in that game type. They decided, fuck you, bye, goodbye, done. And I'm sorry this is kind of like a rant commentary, and I'm kind of getting very, very angry, and I've cursed because I kind of pride myself in not cursing in any commentaries, but this one I just had to because this blows my mind. Search and Destroy, we loved you, and hopefully you'll be returning later in the game series and franchise, and maybe even an update in Call of Duty Ghosts, or they're going to fix it. And if they don't, I will rip a baby chicken's head off, put it in my sink, clog the drain so it can't get out. I will drown the baby chicken. Then I will rip the drain clog out, throw the baby chicken into the drain, turn on the garbage disposal, and I will hear it. I will hear the crunching noise of its eyeballs. God, that was very descriptive. Oh. Sorry if I gave you nightmares there. Anyway, that's how I feel about Call of Duty Ghosts and Search and Destroy not returning. But anyway, on a happier note, I switched my gamer tag to TOR Oath with 2 H's because 2 H's looks better. And that's about it. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, be sure to follow me on Twitter because it is so amazingly cool. And I will see you all in the next video. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And bye!